Good day, ladies and gentlemen, this is Advanced Logic, and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. For those who don't know what happened in the last part, well, we finally have the ability to change between human and wolf form at will. I mean, look at this is freaking great. Man, and it feels a lot more, like, faster paced compared to before. I mean, look at this. But yeah, now that we have this ability at our disposal, we can access spots that we couldn't access before without our wolf form. And in those spots, we can do things that we couldn't do in our wolf form. So yeah, this is gonna be great. It's gonna be freaking fantastic. So, I'm back here in Orden Village because there's something we could do back at the ranch. But no, we're not gonna be herding goats. Thankfully, we're not. What we're gonna be doing is digging somewhere in there for a thing. Like, there's these spots all across Hyrule that you could dig into and find, like, what the series usually calls secret grottos. And this one you could only get during the day, because it's right here in the barn. And while we're, like, in our wolf form right here, I think it's somewhere in here. Yep, there it is. So you see these big old dig spots. You just dig into them, and then you could go right in. More often than not, though, there are these freaking things that you have to do in order to, like, fill a requirement here. And I'm just getting rid of all these freaking rats because... Oh, hey! Perfect timing! Okay, better grab that really quick. This is rare chew jelly. It's freaking great. So not only does this restore all your health, for a little bit after you drink it, you have increased attack. I think it's double. So yeah, it's really freaking worth it. If you could find this, go right ahead, scoop that shit right up. For now though, I see these lanterns, and like I've mentioned since the beginning of the game, whenever you see these, light them up. Because you get pretty much rewarded for remembering you have the lantern. In this case in particular, we're gonna be increasing our collectibles count by quite a lot in this part. Namely these Miiverse stamps. So the happy link. He's like, hey, I didn't forget the freaking ranch. Hooray, I suppose. So yeah, I'm gonna be going all across Hyrule Field and all these spots just to find these secret grottos and also some caverns that we could have gotten to before, but it felt like I would have been going way out of my way for them. So first stop, I think we're gonna have to make our way near the exit from Faron Woods to Hyrule Field. Healing real quick, and I'm gonna go after my tail. I don't even know. Thank you. I realized how many rupees I had before that 1 rupee, and that's not good for me. Well, rather, I always see that as a bad omen. I'm like, please don't let that be a bad omen. And with my many bombs, there's this one spot we couldn't really access before. Please tell me that was close enough. Nah. Okay. I'm just pointing this out because we can't really do anything in this area that we're going to be opening up. I'm just mentioning it because, just keep it in mind. There's this little statue thing right here. There's like a little hole right there. And looks like there's a area that's barely caught off over there. But for now, let's just make some actual progress. Namely, finding all those secret grottos and caverns, because there's a lot of Miiverse stamps to be had. There's a lot of heart pieces to be had. Well, a decent amount of heart pieces. I think there's probably about 3 we could find. 3 or 4. It's going to be quite the explorational trip of sorts. So just outside of Hyrule Field, I'm actually going to turn into a wolf to get there a little quicker. There's this one diggable area right over here, and they are pretty easy to spot even if you're not in your sense form. Just that one in the barn that was a little difficult because you see this circle of grass right here. There's a blank spot right there, and if you check, there's a secret grotto. So yeah, keep an eye out for those. Sometimes it's not always like that, so you're gonna have to kind of like, honestly, just have to resort to a guide of sorts. Either that, you're just gonna have to sense everywhere in order to figure out where to go. And I'm just gonna kill all these guys. And oh, there was a purple chew jelly right there. And get the hell off me. Killing all the enemies so they aren't being annoying, even though they've already dropped me down to about a heart. So usually if you don't see a chest in these secret grottos, you're gonna have to do something in order for it to appear. Usually just like blow up some stuff or light up some lanterns. But yeah, there was the Wolfling stamp, very appropriate since we do need Wolfling to actually reach these spots. And there's a chest right there, I think it might have rupees. I'm not even gonna bother. If it doesn't add to my collectible count, well, I'm not even gonna freaking bother. Plus we have a lot of rupees anyway. So I think the more intuitive thing we could do in order to get these, I might have to go, actually I think I'm gonna go to the west, and then from there, once we reach like the Bridge of Eldin cut off point, then I'm gonna make my way back to this Hyrule field, and then make my way to the east. Because then from there, it's pretty much as linear as I can make it with this whole exploration, and crap. Plus, there's a few things we can grab right here before we reach the Bridge of Eldin. And it's turning dark, so thankfully it's turning dark right now so we could look for some pole souls while we're at it. So yeah, there's this cavern right over here, and there's actually a pole soul right up there on this ledge. And I think I mentioned this a while back, but there was this area where I found the golden bugs. I remember them because I did a practice run of sorts. And the same thing with this pole soul, though you want to be careful with it because there are some gways flying around. They'll probably interrupt you, and then they'll mess you up with trying to grab this pole soul right here. Man, there's going to be a lot of stuff to be had in this whole part. But anyway, I think that's the only pole soul that's nearby, honestly. And what I recommend with these pole souls, before we get to the next dungeon, collect at least 16 of them if you don't want to go for all of them right now. You'll know why once we get to that dungeon, but for now I'm only going to go for about 16 pole souls before we move on to the next dungeon of sorts. So here's this lantern cavern. Pretty much an area, a maze of sorts. You just find a couple dead ends, a couple chests here and there, and then you're just pretty much exploring it. Surprisingly enough, you may actually run out of lantern oil. I think there's a yellow chew jelly that spawns around here that can help you refill your lantern. I think it might be in that area actually, but I think I'll hold off once I'm running out. I'm just gonna shield attack this guy. Look at that, I could actually reach him there. And before he dies, I'm just gonna grab this on his corpse, the Hylian Letter O. And now I can do that Saitama drawing again and not have it look like it's crappily written. Just use the Miiverse stamps, I guess. I don't know. I think if I remember things correctly... no, wait, I'm just making my way backwards. What am I doing? There's where I want to go. So yeah, there's these spots that you can't really get without your lantern. There we go. Probably getting all disoriented right now because I'm my freaking camera. And there we go. So yeah, pretty much this is a whole exploration part, and I think I'm going to be doing the next few parts, hunting around all over the place, limiting some parts to certain aspects of exploration. So yeah, this part is going to be limited to going through caverns and secret grottos for items. So if you guys want to see anything other than that, if you don't even really care about me collecting items, I suggest skipping for a few videos or something. I don't know, it's just me going exploring all over the place. Oh, hey, look at that. Keys. And there's another thing over here. Nope, nope, nope! Yeah, I think I'm just gonna... I just didn't mean to do that, and there we go. Freaking put the lantern right to the side. And 50 rupees. Was it worth it? Not really. You know what? I think I'm gonna hold off on the lantern because we are almost out. Then I'm going to make my way to that yellow chew jelly, because like hell I'm going to give Koro business. And not only is there heart pieces and Miiverse stamps to be had in these areas, there's also pole souls. Anytime you see those lanterns, always go for them. Especially at night. This one will always be here regardless of day or night, because it is in a dark area. There we go. That feels freaking great. It feels good that we're making a lot of progress in terms of collectibles, you know what I mean. And honestly, I don't even need the lantern that badly. I only need it for this part right here. And 5 rupees. Good enough. Yes, game, I do remember the lantern is a thing. Thank you for rewarding me for it. If I remember things correctly, this is going to be a piece of heart. And we just need 2 more for another heart container. And we will be getting that heart container in this part, trust me, guys. And you know what? I think that's about it right here. I will probably see you guys, I think it's going to be in the area, in the Hyrule Field north of Kakariko Village. Actually, now that I remember, we don't have to go through Kakariko Village itself in order to get to this area right here. So, there was this one route out of the way that's blocked by bombs, and this pretty much leads you straight into the Hyrule Field north of Kakariko Village. And no loading screens either. You can just go through this, and you won't have to bother with Kakariko Village and having to run through that, and then having to wait loading times and whatnot. And there it is. This feels great. Feels like I'm really exploring right now. Finding all these spots here and there. Oh, it's raining. Thankfully, the rain's not putting out my bombs. So yeah, you just run your way through this particular area right here. So they always have these areas that you could run through, and it's pretty much just a narrow pathway. This is just for a loading. This is just for the game to load the next area. This Hyrule Field in particular. So that way, it's just like you don't have to wait for a loading screen, through a loading screen, so it feels a lot more, well, not faster paced, but it feels more, I don't know. Feels more like the world is more connected this way, I suppose. Now, if I remember correctly, it's really out here in the middle of nowhere. It's like right next to that bridge, actually. Well, away from the bridge, but I'm gonna have to look around real quick. Oh, crap. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, these freaking enemies all over the place. Here it is. Look at this. It's like in the middle of freaking nowhere. Not even a grassy spot to indicate it. You guys saw the mini-map? What the hell is that sort of shit? I spent most of the night here. Oh, crap. And then it's this. You know what? Nope, nope. Not worth it. Not worth it. Not wasting my... Okay, I think you guys are just throwing your freaking poop everywhere. Oh, hey, look at that. I don't even think we had to kill those guys. I think they were just probably going to be an annoyance. And there are these lanterns right here, so let's just light them all up, obviously, because there's nothing here. And I'm here for a freaking reason. God, I think I wasted most of the night just looking for this one particular spot. Thankfully, the next secret grotto we're going to be going into is going to be a lot more easy to find, because it's right next to a landmark of sorts. Anyway, there's 50 rupees right there. And of course, what else could this be but a freaking stamp? The Hylian Letter C. So, the original reward for lighting those up was those 50 rupees we found in that chest. They just made it so you don't miss out on those rewards now. So yeah, they didn't completely replace the rupees with these secret grottos, thankfully. Now, I think we could just reach our way to the next secret grotto, and then from there, I'm going to have to circle my way around through the Lanairu region in order to reach another spot. There's actually a cavern right there, but anyway. Where we have to go next is pretty much nearby the Bridge of Eldin on the south side. There's something to be found on the north, but we can't exactly teleport there because the bridge is there. And Min is just going to talk crap about us trying to teleport to that spot when in reality we cannot. So she could just say no. Just no. Anyway, I think it... Oh, here it is. Right freaking here. Right next to the Bridge of Eldin. Now, what's to be had in here? Oh, it's just a chest in general. And they have these water bomb enemies right in the water, but nothing we really have to do with those guys. Also, if you try to open a chest in your wolf form, it'll just automatically turn you back to your human form. And of course, Link is sad because he wasted his whole time trying to find that one secret grotto. And I'm just going to ignore these guys altogether because they're not going to be a pain in my ass. Anyway, I'll see you guys back in South Hyrule Field. We're going to make our way through the Lake Hylia area. Actually, while we're here in the nighttime right now, I'm going to make my way here into the foggy part of Faron Woods because there are a few things to be had in here. I know for sure one pole soul, and I'm thinking I'm just going to dig my way there. There we go. Thank you for the shortcut game. I really need that. I really needed that. Alright, and oh wait, I think it's just right over here. There we go. This is where we gotta go. So there's pole souls to be had while we're here at night. I think they might even be here during the day, I'm not really sure, but pretty much you want to go through this as if you were going through it the first time as your wolf. And they'll be found on the way, pretty much. I think there might even be, there's a places to dig right here, but I think those are mostly there for health, like for people to try to get health. As you see, as we're going to the next part right here, pole soul. There you are, buddy. Thank you. It feels great to be finally collecting these because, oh man. It feels good that it's actually nighttime right now so I can find these properly. Okay, there we go. Alright, making our way to the east where we're going to be going into the Lanayru region. There's actually quite a few things to be had here, mostly in the Lake Hylia area. I think we're just... Alright, cool. No loading screen in this particular part. And I definitely know it's not on the ground. It's in a spot where we couldn't reach before without the claw shot. But we couldn't really get out of the dungeon without, finish the dungeon without messing up the whole us turning into a wolf against our will sort of thing. Anyway, gonna have to make use of some freaking bomb arrows. It's gonna feel great because there's these spots that we couldn't reach before. There we go. Now where's my claw shot at? That's not it. There it is. I think... I'm still too far. There we go. This feels great. And there's a chest right there, too. Alright, I think that might be one of the things we're after. Either that or it just might be rupees. It's just tempting us for rupees, isn't it? Rupees. God damn it. Why do they put them in big chests and little chests? I mean, you can find a freaking 100 rupees in a little chest and 50 in a bigger one. It's just like... priorities are a little skewed with that. Anyway, here's this spot right here with all this crap. Oh god, nope. Oh god, no. And nope. Don't need. Nope. There we go. Kill the things and run into the rocks, I suppose. I don't know if I have to kill all these, but I'm making sure. Because it looks like there's no lanterns, so if there's no lanterns, it most likely means you have to kill all the enemies here. Bastard. That was horrible. And all that for a freaking stamp, honestly. It's just, that was bad, and I just feel all disoriented now. That was bad. I wasted so much time on that guy. Anyway, the Hylian Letter M. We are out of here, and we are done. Now that I'm remembering, there is a cavern and a secret grotto over here. Not to mention, there's also another thing to be had. A spot that we could have reached with our human form, but not do anything with without our wolf form. There's something to be had over here. I think it's... there it is. So, no Howling Stone is left unturned. Close enough. For some reason, I can't remember what Zelda theme or what Zelda tune this one's supposed to be, but you know what? Regardless, we got it. I think this one's gonna be a little out of our reach for now. I think you guys will see soon enough why. If I'm thinking it's the one it is. I mean, it's one of the better secret hidden skills to have in this game. Yep, it's in a spot we've never been in before. Ew, freaking joy. I mean, we're right here. No, but it's over there. It's in a spot we've never even been in before, so... crap. So there's this cavern over here that's blocked off by a boulder, but I think right near it, if I remember things correctly... There it is. Yep. Yeah, it's not exactly a full circle, or a circle-y looking spot, but there's a spot we can dig into here for. And I'm just gonna... Yep, nope. Nope. Oh, wait, did I get two of them? Nice. Good old sniping. Alright, just... You fucked up by putting your head up. It's like, maybe if I do it real quick. There we go. I think we have to kill all these guys. Ah, damn. Water physics. I think that was the last one. And there's our reward. And obviously, I think it's just gonna be a freaking stamp. But then again, I think it would have been too simple if all you could find was heart pieces in here. So the Hylian Letter S. But at least now these secret grottos are worth it for more than just freaking rupees. I'll give the the people who worked on the HD remake that much credit. They made it more worthwhile to find things here. Instead of just money that you're never going to use, at the very least not as much as you would have liked. Anyway, where are my bombs at? Up. There we go. Now to explore this cavern. Wait, wrong button, me. I don't freaking know.